Hey y'all, good morning. We're gonna do a little upcycle project this morning. This little gnome I got at Dollar General when I bought all those other ornaments for 90% off after Christmas. I got a couple of these gnomes. Of course, they were all identical and had like joy or Merry Christmas or whatever written on their hats. I yanked the beards off and I wanted to use them for other times of the year. And I was thinking, like, for St. Patrick's Day, he could hold a little gold coin. I would probably use a Mardi Gras doubloon and stick on his little over the present. But I thought different times of the year he could be holding different things. At Easter, he could be holding a giant Easter egg or something like that. But I wanted different colors. And I thought about just doing black and white because I thought, well, that would work for all year long. Then I realized black and white stripes would look like a prison uniform. And I couldn't really come up with a color combination that I felt like went with everything. So I just decided to do this. Let me get a cup of water. I used the watercolor pencils on here and colored in. Let me get some water and we'll go from there. The next step. Y'all, the watercolor pencils are so easy. I love them. And I usually try to start with the lightest color first, just because that seems to make sense to me. I don't know why. I guess I can go from a lighter color to a darker color, you know. So I'm going to do that since that's what I usually do. I'm going to do that. But I love these pencils because you get such a cool look from them. I like the way it can be darker, like on the edges and stuff. And where you pick the brush up, it leaves a darker dot of color. I don't know. I'm fascinated by it. It's so different from using a watercolor palette like what we grew up with in elementary school. You know, those messy, horrible things. Now I'm going to go over the red. Okay, I love the way that looks. I think I want to start experimenting more with the watercolor over acrylic because I like that look. It gives it it looks like a plaster kind of look. I don't know how to describe it. Y'all, I like this. It's very cute to me. It might not be cute to everybody, but it's cute to me. And I don't know where I'm going to put it because, you know, like I said, I tried to think of colors that would work for all year, and this isn't it, but it's what I've got to work with right now. So let me get this blue up here on his little hat. You see, I started fooling with it a little bit yesterday just to see if I liked the way the blue turned out. And I do like the way the blue turned out. But it's kind of cool because over the brush strokes, the way this looks over the brush strokes from the putting that white acrylic down, it gives you some kind of light and shadow like. See up here where those brush strokes are? I like that. Now, there's his little nose. We don't want to paint his nose blue. That would not be good. And this brush is probably too big to do all of the blue stripes. But I wanted to do this on here and show y'all another upcycle project. Upcycle, recycle, call it whatever you want to. And I know that I kept his beard. I'm not sure where his beard is. And so you kind of can add some like texture. You can add some texture like that. I'm going to wash my brushes when I get all done, but I'm going to rinse that out. I used that one and that one. Now I'm going to go back to this one and let me see. I guess I should do his little nose. And it looks like it's got a little bit of blue on there. I'm afraid it's gonna... Yeah, he's cute. I like that. Now I can do this green across here. He's very springy looking, I think, with this green and blue. I like how the colors kind of blend with one another when you like run across them like that. That's cool. Now I'm going to do his little green stripe on his sleeve. And then I'll come up here and start doing his green. I've got to find his beard. If I don't find his beard, I might use some like embroidery floss, which is really just like a bunch of threads twisted together to make a thicker thread, but not as thick as yarn, if that makes sense. If you're not familiar, that's kind of how that works. But I could glue it along here under his nose and cut it, and then kind of like use a comb and kind of like brush it out to make it like a beard. I think I could make him a beard if I needed to, because I certainly don't have any fake fur, and that's what was on there. It was just a triangle shaped piece of white fake fur. Oh no, I have a kitty cat who wants to come help me. This isn't the best time to help Mama. No, 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 baby. No, no, no. It's not the best time. Let me see if I can add a little more in here. A little more green there. Oh, she is insistent. Now, I realize that I forgot to do this little hand over here. Okay, the little hands are done. Did I do his hand? I know I did his nose. I think I did his hand. I'm going to do this blue across here. He looks very springy in this outfit, I think. These colors are very springy. Springish? Springy? I don't know. Definitely not, he doesn't look like a Christmas gnome anymore. He looks like just a cool gnome hanging out, you know. Well, he doesn't even look like a gnome anymore without his beard, I think. He looks like not a gnome. I don't know what he looks like, but not a gnome. Just a short, chunky dude. Just a short, chunky dude. Y'all, I am loving these pencils like this. Now, I first experimented with them on paper, and I liked that okay, but I like this even more. Oh, the cats and I have to do a painting this week, y'all. I saw this. I don't even know where I saw it. You put paint on a canvas, okay? Just like squirt colors of paint onto a canvas in different areas. Then slide it into, they showed sliding it into a big Ziploc bag and closing it up. And then sprinkling catnip over the top of it so that your cats walk across it and roll around on it and everything. And so the cats and I are going to do paintings for Shannon for Christmas this week. I think he will get a kick out of that. Because, you know, our kids are grown. We don't get that little preschool art anymore. that our kids, you know, we don't get all those little handmade Christmas things from our kids, but it will sure be funny to get them from the cats. So, and we have some of our art. We have some painting that I did, some paintings I've done in like paint parties and stuff. And then we have some acrylic pour paintings that we did on one of our first dates. So we've got very different kinds of things. So I think the cat's art would be really cute. Okay, y'all, look at him, how cute he is. He doesn't look very finished, and I'm going to show you what can help with that. Okay, these are the pencils. These are the brushes I need to wash. I'll go back after it dries good, and I see a pencil line here I should have tried to erase. I'll go back and I'll add some fine line to add some detail to it. The beard, of course, will go like from his nose, or right below his nose, down to probably about here. So there won't be a lot of detail, but I can go back with a black Sharpie after it dries and add some little detail, like where his sleeve is attached to the shirt, and just different things like that. Some kind of wrinkles in the hat, like, you know, like up here, there would be some wrinkles up here, just because if it's bent over that way. And there would probably be a little wrinkle in here and here, and some definition around here and around his little nose and stuff like that. So I'll probably go back and do that, and then I'll just show you all the totally finished project. You know what I don't like? I think I want more blue up here. And I don't know if a regular colored pencil would do this or not. I don't know. I never thought about trying a regular colored pencil to see if you could wet it afterwards and pull it like paint, you know. But these are awesome. And I know other companies make them. I don't even know what brand this is. I told y'all that. I got them at like TJ Maxx or somewhere in just a box. And it wasn't, I don't think it had any kind of a brand on it. I think they maybe originally came out of the Target dollar spot or something like that. I don't really know. I don't know. And that's okay. I love them. That's what matters. They're fun, you know. Anyway, he's got to dry some, and then I can come back and do some more. I'm going to stop this right now, though, and I'll come back when I do the details. Okay, y'all, I'm back for part 2. And if you've been here very long, you know that when I'm on a mission, I get on a mission. I could not find the white fur beard. I might have thrown it away thinking, oh, I'll figure out something else when it's time to do it. Well, I figured out something else when it's time to do it. So I think that I'm going to use this felt. I think it makes a cute beard. I'll glue these little sections. These are left from another project. I'll glue these little sections to this piece. And then when they dry, trim them into a triangle and then glue that on there. And I think that'll be fun. I need to fix this though, because I don't like how it's not even looking. I am going to use a fabric glue for this. And that looks a little more even. Let's see. I'm going to use a fabric glue for this, and I hope you can see here. Look, my desk is a little crowded. I still have my paintbrushes here. I went back with the Crayola markers and added some little detail, and I kind of had to let it dry because they're very, you know, they're very watery. They're really made for paper, for porous things like paper, and the wood is not very porous. So, got glue on me. So, I'll let that dry. I think this is gonna be a cute little beard on him, but I gotta trim it into the, he looks like, right now, it looks like one of those long biker beards, you know, the long straight kind I'm talking about. And I don't want him to be a biker gnome. I mean, a biker gnome is fine, but I don't want him to be a biker gnome. He needs to just be like a regular cool gnome. You know what? I could have painted him in Shannon's sheriff's office colors, like he was a sheriff gnome. That would have been funny. I don't know if Shannon would have appreciated the humor in that, but he's pretty funny. He laughs at things. So we're gonna let this dry some, and then I'm going to trim it into the little V shape like of the gnome beard, and we will smack it on there. I shouldn't say that. We're not gonna smack it on there. We're gonna nicely glue it on there. We're going to nicely glue it on there like this after I get it to the shape it needs to be, like that, and I think we will have a gnome. Golly, that glue is not holding that felt very well. I guess I'll just keep pressing down on that while we sit here and watch glue dry. It's no worse than watching paint dry, I don't guess, and y'all watch me do that. I'm trying to decide if I need to use sharper scissors to cut this though, because I want to cut it into a little point right here, maybe a little curvy kind of point. While that's drying, I want to show y'all my cup. This is one of my favorite Christmas cups, and I don't have a cup for every occasion, every holiday and all that, but this one is a fun one because it's got fog in it, condensation in it, whatever. It's the 12 Days of Christmas in Louisiana. And you all know the regular song. Well, the Louisiana version is 12 saints a marching, 11 Cajuns cooking, 10 gators chomping, 9 oysters shucking, 8 tigers fighting, 7 crawfish boiling, 6 beads a throwing, 5 fleur-de-lis, 4 pirogues, 3 bayous, 2 gumbo pots, and a beignet with a cup of chicory. And I've had it, I don't even know, I've had it for years, but I noticed today there's a crack in my cup. I think that might be why it's having a condensation like that. But I think I want to go ahead and kind of like crack the cup open. That's a paper insert or a vinyl insert. I want to crack the cup open and pull that out and find another cup that I can put that in, because it's one of my favorites. I love to use it at Christmas time. Anyway, I just wanted to show y'all that. Everybody knows how the 12 Days of Christmas works, and it works totally different in Louisiana because we have that beignet with a cup of chicory. I could have that every morning for the 12 Days of Christmas and be happy, happy, happy. Oh, and I just saw my sharper scissors. Okay, let's see if we can do this. Whoa, don't want to cut the hair with them. That would not be good. Got kind of close there. Got kind of close. I think we're gonna leave it as long as we can in the middle, and we'll curve around. Kitty cat, not now, baby, not now. Not now, love bug. Whoa, woo, no, not now, love bug. You'll glue yourself to something. I think that's kind of cute. Y'all, the glue is not holding. I wonder why my fabric fusion isn't fusing. Fabric fusion isn't fusing. I don't know why. You know what? You know what? We'll use that wood glue if we need to. Heck, I got super glue. Super glue will hold anything on it, pretty much. But now if I glue this down, does that mean I'm not ever going to be able to repaint his clothes again? Because I want to be able to repaint his clothes, y'all. What can I do here? What can I do here? What can I do here? I guess I can put super glue across this. And glue it down, and then if the felt on the front comes unstuck, look at that, man, oh man, this is how we're gonna do it then. We're gonna have to glue it in pieces. It's like putting in a weave, sister, like putting in a weave. I'm not sure super glue is made for felt. It just doesn't want to work either. I'm having all sorts of issues, y'all. I'm gonna have super glue on my fingers now. Golly. Golly. What a mess. I'm gonna have a mess. Y'all are seeing a crafty fail here. Crafty fail. Yep, that one is stuck to the finger real good. And I can feel it under my fingernail. My fingernail is now stuck to my finger. Oh, I got super glue all over me, y'all. And then we'll just glue this over the top of it like that. How about that? How does that look? Does that work? I think that kind of works. I just don't know why the fabric fusion, that's permanent fabric glue. It's even washable and everything. But it just doesn't like the felt very much. And I don't know why. That's so strange to me that it's not working on felt. Well, we know what did work. Super glue worked. So let's put some more super glue across here. And we'll flip that little piece across there and glue it on. Good old Dollar Tree super glue. It's working. It's working. So we'll just do that. Let's see if we can get a little curve to the beard. He looks a little bit like my friend Ron. I could have painted him in Harley clothes and he could have looked like my friend Ron at home. Ron is one of my oldest friends. One of the first friends I made when we moved to Denham Springs. And we are still friends today. I love his wife. I didn't think Ron would ever get married just because Ron didn't really date a lot in school. He was too cool for that, you know. And Eleanor is the sweetest thing in the whole wide world. Gotta love her. But I'm trying to get the glue off my fingers, y'all. I also have marker and watercolor paint on my fingers, but, okay. I don't think he looks too bad. Is he a cute little dude? I think he's kind of a cute little dude. Anyway, that was like another, he might have been, 40 cents or something like that. If it was $3.99, I paid 39 cents for him. He's kind of cute. We'll see how long this lasts. Y'all may see me next week sanding it off and repainting it. But yeah, that's what I did. I used the watercolor markers. Watercolor pencils. Then I went back with these markers and did some little detail. I kind of love him. I kind of have a crush. I got a thing for a man with a beard, man. Santa Claus got one. My boyfriend's got one. Kind of got a thing for a man with a beard. And I thought about gluing one of these little Christmas trees here, but then that would definitely make it Christmas, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna put a Christmas tree there. That way I can use them for Mardi Gras and Valentine's Day and all that. But yeah, I think he's my finished product. Art is all about trial and error, y'all. It really is. If I end up doing something different with a beard, I'll come back and show y'all. But I think this is it for the day. Y'all have a great day. I love you, and go do something